Hey yo, what's happening? So, let me start off with something. We're gonna stay in this screen for a little bit. Welcome in, Papa. Welcome in, everybody. Esther, thank you, brother. I am a pretty boy. At least my mommy would always tell me that. Yeah. So let me start off with something, right? So I got home like maybe I don't know about 40 minutes ago. Today's been wild, and like the past couple days have been kind of like tiring as hell, dude. Oh, I've got a few stories. I'm gonna finish up eating, which is why I've got the blur screen on for now. Cause I'm not ready. I'm glad that I had a plan today. The plan was already made because when I got home it was already 6:40. Like I'm gonna be late as fuck. Which I'm late damn near every stream. I've been late for like 15 minutes late every stream. And it sucks. But we're gonna get better at that. The plan is I'm gonna explain the past couple days that I've had, and then it's probably gonna just be would you rather questions for the entire stream. There's a website that just shows you would you rather questions. I did this like probably one of the probably like within the last like 4 or 6 streams. When I first came back, we did would you rather questions, and I really liked liked doing it because everybody kind of gets involved and kind of like you know gives their opinion on it, and so I thought it'd be a nice, easy thing to do, especially on a Thursday, and especially for how today and the past couple days have went. I'm honestly like really happy to be doing this today. So that's from a project called Epic the Musical. Yeah, I'll take a look at it here real quick if I can. I'll at least like get it down. I may not play it. I don't know how big the musical is. Oh, this phone's just acting wild. Oh my gosh. It's like an hour and a half now. That is just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Yeah, about an hour, 40 minutes. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save it for later. Maybe I'll look at it. Yeah, I'll see about looking it up one of these days when I have some time. I've got one more Hot Pocket to eat. Oh, man. Alright, so to start things off, though, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the Impala has I've pretty much retired it. The Impala will be no more. It was the car that I got over 5 years ago for free from a friend of a family member, something like that. I think my mom's friend, pretty much. And yeah, it costs $1,000 to fix the problem, not counting the transmission that's going out and everything else on that car going out. So I went out yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, right? Yeah. So I went out Wednesday and I bought a Honda CR-V in 2003 to replace my dying Impala. And I like it. I do like it. Took me like 2 hours to look through it and stuff. It does make me slightly nervous because I did buy this car knowing that it had like a weird transmission glitch on it. But with the Honda CR-Vs, from what I heard, they don't make the transmission fluid for that anymore. They upgraded the fluid to this like full synthetic, and it's what causes these weird issues. But it was driving okay. It looks really nice, and it came from Florida. It's got no rust on it, and I'm very happy with it. It's at my parents' house right now. Hopefully next Wednesday, I'm going to try and get it into the title of the Secretary of State, and I will be an owner of not only a Volvo S60, but a Honda CR-V from 2003. And it kind of comes with an interesting story, too. So, it was Tuesday night. I was looking at Craigslist, and I had two options. There were two options on the table. And truthfully, I thought both options would have been off the table by the time Wednesday came around. So, first one on Craigslist was that Honda CR-V, right? And it was 2003. It looked really nice. It didn't have much rust or anything on it. Whatever. Next thing I find is a Ford F-150 single cab with an 8-foot bed with the camper top on it. And so this Ford F-150, it had a bunch of maintenance records with it and stuff like that, and from what I was hearing and all that, it was a long listing of a bunch of different things about it. It was like the dad's old truck or something like that. Either way, time goes on. I'm about to leave work Wednesday. So, either one I couldn't get right away because I had to get out of work first. One guy was already saying, like, with the Honda CR-V, he's like, first come, first serve. And then the other guy, he was like, he had got a bunch of requests off of his F-150. And we go on this long, we go on this long route. He ended up getting called into work. I thought, like I said, I thought one of the vehicles would have been bought. So it would have made an easier choice. Instead, none of them were bought, of course, to my luck. And I sit here and the Honda CR-V guy, he kept up with me. Kept sending me stuff. He was like, hey, looks like nobody else is showing up. You can come at 4, whatever time. And, I'm like, okay, I could probably do about 4:30, whatever. The Honda CR-V was $3,200, and the F-150 was $4,500. So I was in this predicament. I'm like, I can see an option for both. Either one would work for another daily driver and help me out in some way. And so I ended up calling the Ford guy because I thought that truck would have been gone right away. And I call him and all that. Let me start off with this, right? That Tuesday night, he said, hey, listen, if you come at 10 a.m. tomorrow, you can be the first one to see it, blah, 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 whatever. I'm like, sadly, I can't do it. I got work. And so I ended up, calling him, at 3 o'clock-ish, and he ended up getting called into work. He was getting out at about 3:34 or whatever. Obviously, I already made plans with the CR-V guy. I'm like, all right, I'm already going to go check out this Honda CR-V. In my mind, I have money for both, right? That would have been $7,700 to get both of these vehicles. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that the ad was coming. I was going to turn it off. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna warn you guys about it. Either way, Honda CRV, right? I told the guy, hey, I already made plans for him, but I was gonna think about buying both vehicles. I go to the bank, expecting to get, a decent amount of money out, and it was already this long, like, process because, like, I'm kind of getting off here a little bit. So I called this guy. He ends up texting me back after the call because I'm like, I'm hesitant on it. I'm like, should I go at 6, 7 o'clock ish to go and check out this Ford truck? And he got like annoyed with me. Homie was annoyed. He was like, if you're gonna come, you're gonna come, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I made plans for this other vehicle. I made plans for this other vehicle. We're back. Okay. Yeah, you might have missed a small part of what I was saying, but so yeah, I was gonna go and check out these two vehicles. They ended up both being there after work. I was thinking of just buying both of them, $7,700, and I just go out because one was in like the truck was farther away. CRV was closer to my parents' house. But either way, I'd made plans with the CRV guy because he had texted me about it. He was like, whatever. He was keeping me in the loop. I called the guy with the Ford. He says it's still available, and I'm hesitant on it. I'm like, I'm excited. I'm like, I would love the truck. It would be cool to have a truck because I've never owned one yet. And that being a full-size truck, I act hesitant, and he's like, well, if you come, you come, whatever. He ends up texting me, and he texts this long-ass paragraph. He was like he was like irritated or mad that I was like not excited about it. I'm like, listen, man, I'm in this predicament. I'm in this dilemma. This vehicle came up, your vehicle came up. Either one would work for my needs to get me to work and whatever, and possibly use for what I need to use. And he felt pretty insulted by that, I guess. Because I end up going to the bank. I couldn't even get both vehicles because I went to the bank and there wasn't enough money at the bank I went to. I could only pull out $4,000, which, I had enough money on me anyway. And well, that, and I could take 1,000 out through, what is it? I gotta remember it. It's the ATM. You could pull 1,000 out of that every, like, once a day. And so I didn't even have enough money on me to where I could get both vehicles. But, I ended up telling myself, like, hey, listen, obviously that's God telling me I can't have both vehicles. I already talked to the guy about the Honda. I get to my house, my parents' house. This guy texts back something crazy. I don't have the text message anymore because I deleted it. I didn't want to deal with it or read it anymore or have it in my mind. But this dude came in. He was like, listen, I'm going to make it easy for you. I've already got 2 other people lined up and, whatever. I'm going to have it pretty much sold for you. I'm like, okay, I get that. It makes sense. Cool. So it was like, I'm not going to answer to your text messages or your calls anymore. I'm like, all right, dude, I guess, you're irritated that I was looking at a Honda CRV and I don't want to pick up your stupid American-made F-150 Ford. Like, I didn't care. But he was like trying not to, like, he said, I'm trying not to, like, insult you or whatever. But then he goes into this tangent about, like, how they're 2 different things and why nobody was going for his Honda or whatever. He was pretty much saying his truck was better and his Honda, and that the Honda was a piece of shit, and that's probably why it wasn't getting sold right away. And that I'm going to be kicking myself in the ass for not buying his stupid ass Ford F-150. And I'm just like, I hurt the man's feelings. I hurt his feelings by choosing this Japanese, like, Honda. Yeah. Like, it's literally American toxic bullshit. It's like, oh, you're gonna pick this I don't know what to say. I wanted to say something, but it would have probably sounded pretty racist. But it's pretty much like, oh, it's not American made, so it's crap. Bro, fuck you. Like, if you wanted your truck so bad, if your truck is so good, why are you selling it? I don't give a fuck if it's your dad's. If you think that truck is so great and such a great deal, you know, it was a great deal. It was a good deal. 4,500. The camper top is usually $500 to like 1,000. And then, you know, so the truck would have been like 35 to 4 grand. And it had 160,000 miles on it. His dad was taking care of it. It did have rust in the back, you know, wheel rails and stuff, but it didn't have that much rust yet. So it would have been a good truck and stuff. But he completely made me not even want the truck. And I was glad about that. I'm like, well, I'm glad I, you know, didn't have to deal with this nut job. Because obviously, homie thinks like he's like on top of the world or something. He was like, I don't need anybody, like, I don't have to beg to sell my truck. I'm like, I wasn't even begging you. I'm not, like, 2 options came up. I thought your truck would have already been sold. And he said that. He was like, if I didn't have to go into work today, it would probably already been sold. Cool. Great. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But hey, you know what? Smooth brain American moment. Like, smooth brain Republican moment. Like, I care about the government too much kind of moment, kind of guy. Like, I can't. It irritated me. Right. I'm like, I don't know, bro. It was so dumb. It irritated me a bit. I pretty much said back, like, dang, man, I guess, you know, geez, I guess I hurt your feelings or something. I'm glad you got 2 guys, though. You know, that's literally what I said. He didn't say anything after that, so I was going to try and egg him on a little bit just to see if he was going to, you know, blow up a little bit more, because I think it's funny when you have these guys that act like they're on top of the world and stuff. Just irritated the crap out of me. But came back with a Honda CR-V. So the day wasn't wasted. It is the lower tier version, but honestly, I like it being lower tier version because there's less things to go wrong. So, you know, only a couple little problems with it. I think it'll last me for a while. I had 130,000 on it, almost 131,000. So, you know, even if the transmission ends up failing in that car or vehicle at some point, I should be in a good spot no matter what. Because it's so clean, like, even if it isn't technically worth doing it, it is worth doing it if the engine's good, so. I also bought it for 3 grand instead of 3,200. I was lucky. And it came with extra set of wheels and tires. So if you knock about $300-$400 off of that price, that's how much I paid for the car. I paid about $2,600 to $2,700 for this car. So, not too bad, not too shabby, at least to me. I did a pretty good thing there. And then today, right? I gotta eat a little bit more too. Today came, right? And I was gonna try and be on time, right? I'm trying to get better at being on time and all that. And there was literally, it rained out here today in Michigan, and there were 5 accidents that happened. So let me explain this first. The Volvo I took back in for the check engine light that it's had on for a bit. You know, they said that they were going to do a couple little things, try and get it to, you know, go away and all that, because it kind of pertained to what they did the last time, or whatever, like the first time they had it. So, I took the Volvo into the shop. My dad was coming to pick me up. And on the freeway, there was 2 accidents on the same freeway with about, like, maybe 7 to 8 mile difference. And the one that my dad ended up getting in was a 5-car pileup. Because somebody probably was slammed on their brakes way too late, and a semi-truck probably slammed in the back of this truck and smushed it in halfway. Like, it was a crazy accident. No, he didn't get in a wreck. He was just stuck in the wreck, which is why I'm so late. Because, he didn't get there until, like, over to the shop until about... We didn't leave the shop until about 5. I got there around 3:30. So I was at that shop for an hour and a half, sitting in the car, just reading and, planning out my next week and all that. Figuring stuff out. And, dude, it was crazy. He came at like 5. We finally got back. It was like 5:30, 5:40-ish. I got to my parents' house. I had to take a picture of the title because I got to get insurance on that CRV. And then I had to put gas in the truck because he forgot to do it. And with that truck, the gas gauge doesn't technically work right. So, that's kind of why I had to put gas in it, because you don't know how much gas you have left, truthfully. He's never tried to run it all the way down since it's gotten messed up. So, yeah, I had to put gas in the truck, and then it took me about 30 minutes to get home today. So I got back at about 6:30, 6:40-ish. Got, looked in the fridge, realized I didn't have much of anything in the fridge, sadly. Other than a Hot Pocket. I had Hot Pockets in the freezer, my last package. Had a slice of pizza in there, 2 things of chicken strips, and that was my dinner, which I'm finishing off right now. But a crazy, crazy day. Crazy day today, crazy day yesterday. I don't even know what I did Tuesday other than looking at those things on Craigslist. No, I did that Wednesday. So yeah, I can't remember what I did on my Tuesday. Not offhand. I was probably just working on a couple things and all that. I drove my new motorcycle back home, though. My FJ is now here. The fast one, the big fast one. Drove that on the freeway yesterday. It was really nice. First time taking a long freeway drive to get home with that bike. And first time I was on the freeway long enough on that bike. So it's definitely a really interesting ride. I definitely understand why people like driving motorcycles now, especially on the freeway. It's really cool. I never really experienced it and all that. So, oh man, I'm gonna be working on the bike that I dropped off there, which is my other little one. That's like a 250cc. I gotta do some fixes and fluid changes on it at my parents' house and go from there with that one too. So I'm almost done with the Hot Pocket too. Got about 2 pieces left or so, or bites, I should probably say. But how's it been going with you guys? Anything crazy or interesting in your guys' lives? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, I still got a lot of stuff to do. Not really. Well, that's alright. Wow, it's getting hot in here. Oh, so they saw the felonies you had, right? I know you got like 3 of them. Oh, fuck. That water. I mean, I got to. I'm sorry. It makes me feel better. I got 5, so. Oh my gosh. How do you. I don't even know if you can even do that. For real. That would be wild if you could. Oh man. You can with some places. Yeah, I'm surprised you can. You can even do it nowadays. It's like I would assume like checks are even worse now. So yeah. No, at least everything's going well. It seems like, and everything's going nice and dandy. I'm surprised Taco Bell actually gives that much of a fuck. It's not like they you get a nice range of people in there. I know because of my my friend works at Taco Bell and what they do is crazy. They're on the wild side. All right. I'm going to get my mask on. I'm going to let you guys actually see the room a little bit. Actually, I'm going to wear the tan one today. I feel like a tan kind of guy today. Oh, yeah, I guess the sex offender one makes sense. We're back in. All right. So, yeah, real quick, I'm going to go downstairs, grab some more water and some juice, and then we'll keep on going. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm pasty? I mean, I don't go outside much, so I mean, I'm as white as I can get. But I'll be right back. Oh, probably turn on the. Yeah, there we go. Get to see the bears walk. Things are just not going the way I like today. Oh shit, I forgot to bring that plate down. That's alright, I don't care. They can stay up here. Alright. Alright. We're back. I think I got a message on my iPhone. No, I don't think I did. Sometimes I get surprises. Oh, nothing, major, huh? Okay. Wow, that's interesting. There is a little stream manager here. Interesting. We're back again? Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry about these ads. They just come up. That's the only bad part. Because that's what happens without Amazon Prime and stuff like that. I wish I could stop them, but I can't. Oh, I forgot to turn that light off out there. Let me turn that off really quick. Alright. I think we're ready now. I shouldn't have turned on this damn heat again. I have it at 70. And it just heated the fucking room up. And what's wrong with the gray sweatpants? They're really big gray sweatpants. Like, these are like a large or like an extra large. So I can't even show for real. I don't got the slong. If I had like the small ones, then my slong would be gone. Right on out. Right here. But I don't, so yeah, these things are actually pretty good though. There's no big booty like if only. That's kind of funny because like the last I had a girlfriend that was Latina, and her in gray sweatpants was insane. But then again, she was in Texas, I was in Michigan, so you know I can't really even go there. Never got to meet her in person, and I was a jackass, so that's what I get. That's all right though. No, I got these from my boss at work because he didn't want them anymore. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do something with gray champion sweatpants. I should be able to find something for him. I got a pair of Adidas sweatpants too from him that he didn't want anymore. So I just been using them and doing whatever I need to do with them, you know. I don't wear sweatpants that much. I usually like wearing jeans or something just because it looks a little bit nicer. I'm not a big, like, comfy wear kind of guy. I like to always look nice and stuff like that, I guess. You know, I always like to, like, I just, I have that in me of wanting to, uh, pretty much look good in public all the time and all that. I, I'm one of those people that at some point, I want to start wearing more suits and stuff like that. That's like a big thing I want to do. I just haven't gone there yet. You don't have the equipment for gray? What do you mean you don't have the equipment for gray? Anybody should be able to wear gray sweatpants, I would think. Or maybe I'm wrong, you know? I could be wrong. Well, I mean, we don't know that. Okay, let me stop. I mean, you tell me you've got the biggest dick in the house, so I don't know what you're talking about. I used to say that to my friend all the time. I don't know what you're talking about, but all we know is that you got the biggest dick in the house, man. I don't know. I don't know what you got to say, man. He would always get mad at me for saying it. It was. It's so funny. I, Homer, you got the biggest dick in the house. I don't know what you're talking about. I would always do it at the like some of the worst times too. It would be funny. I loved. I need to start making that joke again. Wow, I didn't. I thought I would have saved it in my bookmarks. Maybe it's not there. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. I'm pulling up the would you rather question thing. I think that was Instagram that went off. I never know anymore if people need me or not. Oh, he just something was sent to me. I'll deal with that later. Okay. Bookmarks. Bookmarks. Do. I like how Crunker is just sitting there. I never even played the game. Okay, so that's nothing. That's nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a big list right there. Oh my gosh, the spot crime maps. Nothing's worse than when you go to work. I remember I was at work once and I was looking for a house at the time and I had literally pulled up like the spot crime map because I was like looking around where crime would happen like within the last couple months and stuff like that because it would go onto that tracker. And then I found the sex offender app or the sex offender website. And yeah, you don't want to do that at work. That's all I'm gonna say. People were trying to find people out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm like, bro, you got. That's not what I gave you. It's not what I showed you it for. You know, it's not like, stop. But yeah, they they were having a ball with it the one day. And I think some of them found out about some things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to stop. We're at the plant. All right, the people that work at the plant are not always been the greatest people. All right, let's chill out a little bit, you know? Okay. I'm gonna figure out. I can't believe I can't find the website. Maybe it was on the other one, because I do have another one here. So let's try this one. No, it's not on here either. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, I'll find it here really quick. But yeah, you should probably check how many sex offenders are in your area. Be a good idea. All right, so that's not it. I'm trying to remember. Oh, here it is. One moved in near me about a week or two ago. How'd you find that one out? Uh, that's fun. Okay. I did find the questions. Took me a little bit, but we got it. Name, age, picture, offense, and address. Yeah. I think most of the time you do have to like literally go out and be like, hey, I'm a sex offender or whatever. I guess it depends on the charge too. If it's like a minor one, it's not too bad. But I mean, a lot of these guys too, they got like some of them are actually like really bad people, and some people are like did a mistake, and then there's others that were like, well, kind of did a mistake, and they were just like they were dating somebody at the time that was like 3 years younger than them or something. It's just crazy, like how many there are actually out there. Because I was looking at the website, and there are so many, bro. And I mean beyond many, bro. And they're all from minor ones to like the actual like crazy ones. But dude, it's insane. What kind of tea? What kind of tea do you have? That's the question of the day right there. Cause I drink all types of teas, so we might be spilling some tea today too. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna spill tea. I'm gonna be good. I'm being a good boy today. Bang, bada, boom. Where's window capture? There you are. Aha! You're gonna want to do that. All right, regular iced tea, chamomile, lemon zinger, peppermint, spearmint, honey, vanilla, chamomile. Well, what are you eating for dinner? That's another good question. And I wouldn't do the sleepy time tea because, yeah, it'll probably pass you out. Some pork and cheddar broccoli pasta. Better meal than I had. I'll tell you that much. I haven't even been able to make up what I've wanted to make up the past couple days. I wanted to make up some rice, cook up my cabbage. I was gonna saute the cabbage and make up the chicken breast. That was my plan. Didn't get to do it for Tuesday or Wednesday. I never tried it, but I've got a big cabbage in the fridge, and it was cheap. So, but I don't think spearmint would go well or peppermint. The lemon zinger might do good, or a regular iced tea might do okay. Because I would be afraid about the chamomile too. I don't think they would do well with the with that either. But I think the lemon zinger might do okay in like the regular iced tea. I know a lot of people drink a lot of the regular iced teas, so. But I mix around all mine. I usually try to stay away from the celestial. I think that's how you call it, celestial or something like that. And because they don't have the string on the tea bag, so it's hard to use it at work. But they had a lot of good flavors. I usually stick with like Twinnings or what's the other one? Biggie Low. And then I like all the flavors, so I just kind of pick my flavors throughout the day and stuff. Yeah, that would work. Because lemon would probably go with at least the pork. I think. So I want to get better tea though. Like I want to either make my own and make my own tea bags or uh get some better tea because I do need some better tea. But yeah, first would you rather question of the day. Be funny but not cool. Be cool but not funny. Well, that one's kind of like weird, I guess. Because if you're cool, then you don't really need to be funny if you're cool. You're just kind of getting whatever you want at that point. I would honestly be cool and not funny, honestly, because I could still get like the girl that I want just being. Oh well, I guess that is true. That is true. I guess that was a hard one because like I guess there's a lot of women out there that don't like funny guys. I guess well they do. It's just they'll always go for the asshole first, and usually the assholes are in the cool section. So that's like my my brain going that route for me. But I would rather be funny and not cool. Because at least I can make myself laugh and be happy. And peach tea is really good. I got some peach tea from Bigelow or something like that. They have like a peach tea, I think. And it's pretty good. It's like I think it's like ginger and peach or something like that. But I do like peach tea. It's really good. Make anything appear out of thin air. 5-hour cooldown. Hypnotize anyone within seeing distance for 12 hours. 30-hour cooldown. Wow. Okay. I mean, would I really want to hypnotize people for real? Not really, because it's like you're not really getting anything out of that. Like, if somebody pisses you off, then yeah, you could do something with that. But it's like, let's say you wanted to get like a car or something or whatever. Like, you're gonna hypnotize this person, and then you're gonna get the police called on you. Or if you hypnotize somebody to go and rob the bank for you, like you're still gonna probably get. Well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of an assholeish thing to do too, because you can make anything appear out of thin air. That could mean money. That could be a car. That could be, you know, whatever. So honestly, I'd go with the 5-hour cooldown. Make anything appear out of thin air. Because what am I gonna do hypnotizing people for real? Yeah, making things out of thin air. Yeah, it's a good one because it's like you get kind of get so many options with that. I can make a woman come out of thin air and make her my wife. Easy peasy. I'd be a happy man. All right, what's this next one here? You're accused of being a criminal, but your family/loved one is the criminal. Your family/loved ones is accused of being criminals, but you're the criminal. Oh man, I don't. I don't get this one. Like, what difference does it make? I mean, so they're accused of being criminals. I mean, I could take it better than like my family. I care about my family. That's all. That's the only reason. Uh I mean, I would assume that it would stay forever. Like I don't know if that's like a like a forever one or not. Oh yeah, I'm gonna change up this stream title too. Would you rather? With the craziest answers. Haha, there we go, boy. All right. Always travel for free, but be unable to choose the destination. What do you mean, gross? Always pay to travel, but go wherever you desire. So, so literally, so literally what I already do. Always pay to travel, but go wherever where you desire. Interesting. Okay. Travel is travel, yeah. I mean, this is what I'm thinking, right? So it says always travel for free, but be unable to choose the destination, right? What if that means you're going to some deserted ass island? What if they're traveling you and they put you in the middle of the desert? Technically, you're traveling and you're not choosing your destination. You're getting thrown somewhere, right? And you don't know where you're gonna go. Like you have no idea. I could be out on an island somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and I can't even like survive out there, like super long or something. You know, like that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm like, I'm kind of thinking like way out there a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking out there like really hard and outside of the box. I'm gonna wait at least for Papa to come back. But, you know, the traveling for free though, like I would like it. And I'm not afraid to I don't think I'm afraid to well, I'm sorry guys. I was gonna drink some water really quick. But I don't think I'm afraid to like not travel or whatever. I would have fun with it. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, you know? And that's the way I've always treated life. Because I tell you what, I'd be living doing that. Welcome back in. Oh, I just opened my beer. I'm gonna drink a little bit of it first. Ah, ah. So yeah, I was rambling a little bit. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but so I want you to think about it like this, right? It says always travel for free, but be unable to choose the destination, right? What if that means they're gonna drop you off in the middle of Egypt, like in the middle of the desert? Because this is any destination, right? They could put you in the middle of the Amazon forest, They could put you on an island somewhere and you have to try and survive. Like, you don't know where you're traveling to. You don't know what destination they're taking you to. You don't know what you're prepared for or what you're not prepared for. But this is what I will say, right? And this is what I was telling other people. Okay. Okay. Yeah, surround like no. I said they're throwing you in the desert. There ain't gonna be Egyptian men out there. It's just gonna be sand. That's all you get. But this is where I'm gonna go off the deep end anyway. I did say Egypt, but you don't know where in Egypt. Either way, though, I would still choose always travel for free, but be able to be unable to choose the destination. Cause that sounds like a fun adventure, honestly. And if I die, I die. If I get thrown in the middle of the desert, well, let's see what God decides for me today. Am I gonna die today, or am I gonna find water? it's you're at least living life to the fullest. And if it's free, then I mean, literally, honestly, because this is literally just like every day, bro. Always pay to travel, but go wherever you desire. I want to do the free one. Some other people are on the same boat. They didn't think about that all the way. Save your spouse, save your child. Damn. Straight to the point. No punchline. Save your spouse or save your child. Holy shit. Now that's an interesting one. Oh shit. See, now I didn't know that. I knew you were talking about it at one point, but I didn't even know that you can't even have children. I mean, imagine like okay. So let's say on the contrary, right? Let's say you had at least one child. Let's say like just somehow you were able to like come out of nowhere with one child. That was yours. Because most women would choose the other way. Save the child instead of the spouse. And that would make sense to me. Save the child instead of the spouse. Because, in reality, for me, women are disposable. No, let me chill out. No. That's. Well, no, this is what I was saying, right? Let's say you could have only one child, right? Because something like there has been times where like women have said like they've been told they can't have children, but somehow they get at least one child, and sometimes they can have more. But like, let's say like you just somehow have like one child, even though with the situation that you're in. So you have to like, yeah, I don't know. I would say the child, because you never know what that child could become, but in all reality, I think the woman that I'd be with would want me to save the child, just in general. I mean, I guess it's. What the heck is IVF? I know about adoption, but the IVF one doesn't ring a bell. Like the school bell. Like the church bell. Like the Christmas bells. Oh, wow. No, that's just interesting. I didn't even know that. When you just have. No. I know this has happened before, right? I guarantee it's happened before. When the woman can't have a child, so she asked her spouse to have sex with another woman so that she could have a baby that you guys can care for. I never thought, like, I never, like, yeah, I mean, I just, like, I never got the idea of that. Like, I guess it's, like, it's kinda alright. It's just, if I was a woman, I wouldn't want my husband to fuck another person just to give me a child. Like, maybe you could do like maybe you could find somebody who is willing to have the baby for you and like you inject it through like a sperm sample. Cuz I know you could do that. I know about those. But like the whole like act of it and all that, no. Oh, that? Yeah, the vial and all that. Yeah. She's got to be one wonderful woman to do that too, though. That is crazy. Having a child on your behalf. We aren't cooking ourselves to have kids. I mean, you got to learn how to cook. We had this talk earlier. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, that would be good. At least, like, your family would be able, like, your family generation could go on in a way. At least she's able to have children and stuff. That's awesome of her to do that, though. As far as we know. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Is there some family drama I don't know? Well, I mean, yeah, I definitely understand that. I mean, it's kind of just it's her choice, the way I see it. If she feels like she wants to like have the child for you, then that would be like, kind of cool to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's another thing too. Like, I always thought about it like in a way, like if I had a lot of medical issues, I would never want to bring a child into this world with all those medical issues. Luckily, I don't have that many. Mine are all mental issues, so that's just the regular of it. But no, it's kind of cool to like, you know, think about that and all that stuff. I didn't even think we were gonna get to this topic. These would you rather questions always bring up the good topics and stuff like that. Thinking about the surrogate like woman out there and all that are willing to have kids for other people that are like, it's all crazy, man. But yeah, in my opinion, I would probably save the child. Cause, for me, I could still teach the child a lot. And, your mother, like, I could teach the child about like her or his mother that, died to save them. And it would make the kid, feel a little bit good inside, like not like it would be like a good but bad feeling, like dang, I lost my mother, but she saved my life kind of deal. So I think it would mature really well in the mind of the child and all that. And I'd be stuck as a widow if I need to be. I might not find love for a while. Well, yeah, I mean, it's the reality is I would just tell the child like your mother would have never wanted me to throw you off the cliff. I'm sorry. As much as I want to say that. Well, I'm going to say yes and no for that, right? I don't think kids necessarily need both parents. I think kids need a like a father figure or a mother figure. You don't necessarily need to have both parents involved. It's just that that kid needs to understand, you know, needs that father figure in his life to help them understand, you know, life a bit better. Cuz obviously there's things women can do better, there's other things that men can do better. And so, as long as you have like some form of father figure that's like, dedicated at least teaching the kids and stuff like that, you're in a good spot. At least that's how I feel, you know, how I see things. You don't necessarily, need to do that, but I would rather see, you know, father and mother together every time because that just makes the most sense. It's just, yeah. That's gonna get into politics. I'm a chill out. That's a lot. Be stuck outside all your life. Be stuck inside all your life. I'll be honest. I have to be a stuck outside all my life. Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean it's kind of a hard one. Cause if you're stuck outside, right, that doesn't mean you can't be in a tent. Cause that you're inside of a tent. You're not outside. Can't be in a camper. Cause you'd be inside the camper. So you'd be stuck outside. Couldn't go into stores for real. Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, because cave is at least open, so you can kind of like do that. Yeah, I know. I know. It's just, yeah. Because I don't think I could stay inside all my life. That would not be fun. At least I could travel if I was stuck outside all the time. My head would blow up if I was stuck inside all the time. Dang. Well, this one doesn't pertain to anything. I haven't had this in at least 8 years. No, not 8 years, at least 6. Never have homework in school, never have an exam in school. I'll be honest, fuck those exams. I can never do tests. I could do homework within a day. I was that good. I was so good at just getting my work done, and I wouldn't have to do shit at home. I was so on point with my shit. It's insane. Screw those exams. Be a supervillain or a superhero? Dang, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'll pop myself some more beer while I talk about this one. Yeah, that's the crazy part, is that a lot of heroes do become villains. Because the thing about being a superhero, it's like, let's say you screw up, right? You don't win. Yeah, you don't win either way, actually, because, like, people will just be mad at you for being a superhero. People are going to treat you like shit. And then if you lose against the supervillain, what are you now? You know? I don't know. I guess for religious factors, I would rather be a superhero. Because I'm very much of a helper. I wouldn't want to be a villain for real. Because when I think of a villain, right, I think of Batman movies. I mean the real Batman movies, the ones that are like got some really messed up shit, you know. I do think of the What's Megamind? The like Incredibles? I'm trying to remember. Cuz I'm not like I would choose for religious purposes, I would choose superhero. But supervillain would be better anyway because you're never going to be sad. You know, even if you win or lose, you just come back, you know? So, I'd be a superhero. I'd rather do good things. I wouldn't want to screw people up. That's kind of where that's at. This sucks. Where's the good ones at? Be a vampire or be a werewolf? I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't give a fuck. It's like they're both cool, I guess. At least a vampire, like I could still be somewhat human, you know? At least that's how I'm thinking it, right? I'd rather be a vampire just because I can still be humanesque, and get along with life. Werewolf, you're kind of fucked. you're just, you're done. Be any bird or be any object. Don't let me be. Don't let me be any object. You didn't have to do that to yourself, all right? That's kind of screwed up. You did not have to say that. If it was me or you, I'd choose me. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. So when I thought of object, right? Dildo was the first thing that came into mind. Or like, you know, whatever. But in a way, it's like I'd rather be a bird. At least I can experience a little bit of life. That's true. All right, we're not getting down this topic of birds aren't real. All right, we just had this discussion earlier about American men going off a tangent over their fucking trucks. And that's the other tangent that they always like to say. Well, the birds aren't real. They're robots from the government. Suck my dick. Suck my dick! Birds. This whole government bullshit of the birds aren't real. The frogs turn people gay. It's so absurd. That was like, wasn't that from like 1970s too? Wasn't that like something from the 1970s? Water turned the frogs gay. I think it was. I think it was the 1970s, if I remember correctly. Birds aren't real. What is it called? What would you call that? Birds aren't real. Government conspiracy. When did this come out? Ah. I could have sworn this happened a long time ago. I don't think it was this early. That sounds about right. It was a while ago, and then I guess maybe they brought it back up or something. Either way, I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather be any bird. At least I could live for a little bit and fly in the air, so. Always consciously breathe. Hold on here. What the fuck? Am I really that gone? I have to look this word up. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. You can see how far away my brain was. Oh, okay. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. We'll take a look at it here in a second. I'm waiting. There's an incoming ad break, and I'm gonna snooze it. I'm waiting for it to get to the last second before it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, snooze. There we go. Snooze for another 5 minutes. Alright, let's see here. Copy link address.
All of the birds died in 1986 due to Reagan killing them and replacing them with spies that are now watching us. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
All of the birds died in 1986 due to Reagan killing them and replacing them with spies that are now watching us. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
All dislikes are bourgeoisie. I'm not safe. My friend came in here the one day when I was playing Super Meat Boy. This was before I met you, and he came in. He said the birds are trolled by the government or something. I'm like, bro, I had never even heard it, and he was like, yeah, it was a conspiracy theory back in like 1986, and I'm like, cool, new knowledge. Gonna remember that. Yeah, I took them down, or I just unlisted them. They had my face in it, so it just made sense to do that. I'll probably post them all back up, all the original videos I had, once I get to a certain point. It's crazy how many views, though, I got on some of that stuff. Like, I was at, like, almost 70 views off of my Fortnite video with my friend. I was actually kind of proud of it. I was like, dang, bro. It was actually, like, I was doing good. It made me want to start editing again. For real. And I need to start editing again. I just haven't gotten there yet. I've been so busy with other things, and I suck. Because I'm at like 33 subscribers too. Like I need to start posting again. It would be good. It would be good. But it's better to do short form content, especially right now. With the way, you know, things are at. I'm glad. Lemon kind of wakes you up a little bit too. I'll be honest, I would always consciously blink. Because at least I could still sleep. I could at least sleep all the time. Still, and, you know, whatever. I almost died too many times. I mean, I'm like, how do you even sleep? Is my question. Because you have to, like, if you're consciously breathing all the time, right? Like, you can't sleep. You're not able to sleep. You're just gonna sit there and cry every night. And this one's an easy one. Be unattractive but very charismatic. Because nobody wants an attractive, annoying guy. I'd have a chance, at least, being unattractive and getting a super pretty woman. Have a painless death right now. Stay alive, but a very painful death when the unknown time comes. I guess I'm seeing God right now. 20 seconds, there's going to be an ad too. I'm going to let it play. I want to keep my last news for just in case if somebody comes in within the end of the stream and stuff. All right. That was an easy one. I'm seeing God right away. My biggest fear of dying. Wow. Oh, jeez. I have not thought about that. Here comes the ad. Jeez. What do you think would be the worst way to die? I don't know, dude. That is like a hard one. Because it's like fire would be one of the worst ways. Because Fire would be one of the worst ways. Oh, you're back already? Nice. Yeah, it still says like 30 seconds left. So there's a couple of options, right? I'm like, burning alive is probably one of the worst ways to die. And that's why, like, well, me being religious and stuff, like, that makes sense for why hell is such a shitty place. Like, I would imagine, like, a fiery, blazing place. And, like, like, you have nerves all over your body. And so it's like burning would probably be worse. Because lots of people would have said, like, drowning would be worse. And I'm like, I don't like. Yeah, fluid would be going straight into your lungs. You would be in a lot of pain, but I don't. It wouldn't last as long compared to a fiery blaze. And then the other thing that I sit here and think about is, um, being eaten alive by animals or maggots, like back in the day. Because there was burning at the stake. You had a lot of ways of cutting people apart and like making slow deaths and stuff like that. But like the two worst ones, like that I'm sitting here thinking of, right, is like burning and or being eaten alive. I mean, I'm not sure though. Cause like you have so many nerves over your body. Is what I'm thinking of. Like, cause it's a hard one. It's really hard because it's like third degree burns is once like it's the third degree that you start not being able to feel that stuff. And like drowning, for example, like it would suck. It would be very traumatic. It would be a traumatic way to die because you're literally like, you know? Because like your brain doesn't know what to do. It's got all this fluid just going straight into your pipe. Like it's, I don't know. I think it would be between fire and or being eaten alive by something. And I mean, this is a slow eating alive too. This is like maggots eating me out or eating me alive, or like, like birds pecking me and eating me or something. Oh god, that is like, I imagined it. That was a horrible idea. Yeah, that would be my two guesses for myself. Either one of those would just, I'd be asking God why he did that to me. Why did you have to do that to me? You didn't have to like have me eaten alive, God. The fire makes a little more sense, but eaten alive? Now that's just fucked up. Cause I'm not even gonna lie to you, like a zombie apocalypse would scare the absolute shit out of me if it was real. Like the zombie apocalypse would scare me more than the purge. Off of the truest level. Especially if they're like Resident Evil or like fast as fuck. Like, no, I couldn't. I couldn't do that. I'd probably turn the gun on myself. if a zombie apocalypse actually happened and none of my family was left, nobody else for me to really save, I'd probably turn the gun on myself. Or I would at least have a cyanide pill in my mouth at all times. For that time that I would need to actually use it. When it got to that point. Because I am not going into that hell. I would never go into that hell like that. Getting eaten alive by a zombie or like, dude, that would fuck me up so mentally. I would not want it. That just put me in a small tangent for a bit. Jeez. That's crazy. Alright. Let's get back to the would you rathers. Ability to pause time only once per day. Ability to become invisible. Last an entire day. Only once a week. Oh, God. Jeez. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh, my gosh. See, now this is where my brain's at, right? And this is where, like, if I believed in this, it would make sense. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. I would pause time myself because of just being able to have more time during the day, and I could get certain things done a little bit better. And that could last for a long time too, pausing. So, but zombie apocalypse again, right? Yeah, the family member thing would screw me up. Now, this is the one thing that I noticed about myself, right? And what, like, if I believed in reincarnation, I would think that I was a guy who is a military war veteran. Like, I went into a war, or I was in a war, fighting for my life and lost my life in the war. Or something like that. Or, like, whatever. Because I don't have. It would screw me up a little bit, but I would understand if I had to off a family member. And that goes for any family member or any friend. If I had to off one of them, like if anybody, like if I was in a group with people, right? And we were in this situation where we had to off somebody, I would probably be the one to do it. Because I feel like I could take that pressure and that like traumatic experience probably better than anybody else. And I don't know why. I don't know if that's like a weird thing with my brain that I have like a slight, I guess you would say, well, there's two different ones. It's not I'm trying to remember. It's like the personality like where you don't uh I can't remember. I want to remember it, but I just can't. But like I think I could be like okay if I did it. And it would keep coming back into my head for a second, but I feel like I could take care of it. Something like that. Like I kind of wanted to go farther in, like almost like a sociopath, like sociopathic tendencies. And I think that's because of the ADHD more than anything else. Is that I have it's like more like I don't want to put it like this, but it's more of like autistic trait, autistic personality. right? Where, like, I'm thinking logically, very logically about my decisions. And so, like, if I'm sitting here and, you know, our guy's about to turn into a zombie, and I'd be okay with it. Because that's like the most logical thing that I could think of, and even though it's gonna hurt a little bit, I think I could take it more than anybody else. Just in that, mental regard. Probably from, being ADHD and having some high form autism traits within my brain. But either way, starting to get back on topic, trying to find some more of these. We're going to end up finding another topic to really deep dive into. That's what I really love about these Would You Rathers. Like, it is really crazy that you just, you see something and you're able to just really go off of it. It's always been so good. I love these things. But yeah, being able to pause time would be amazing. I would never be late. Be the smartest, but everyone hates you. Be the stupidest, but everybody loves you. Be the stupidest, but everyone loves you. Because the reality is, being stupid can actually get women. And yeah, I'm already going to be loved by everybody. So it's like, they're not going to screw me over. They're probably just going to keep helping me out. Even though I'm dumb. Yeah. Only be able to like the video or only be able to subscribe? Only be able to subscribe. I don't even like videos. Subscriptions are like the important thing anyway. I don't even like videos. I really don't. I don't know why. It's just I just don't do it. I'm sorry. This one's an easy one. Apple juice all the way. I can't do citrus all the time. I really can't. And there's different types of apples. So the apple juice could taste different. And I'm not the only one there. Become the king/queen of the UK or become the president of the United States? Ooh. I'll be honest here. The president sounds like the life for me. Because I'm not even going to hold you here, right? Becoming the king and queen of the UK, right? That is a lifetime commitment. Lifetime commitment. You don't get out of that. That is a forever thing. The president of the United States, I do that for 4 years. And then I have, like, public people watching me for the rest of my life and a pension? And I don't have to do shit for the rest of my life? Come on now. Come on now. I'll be the president for 4 years. Y'all are crazy. Homies really said they didn't think of the commitment part. They really didn't think about it. Because, like, yeah, you're royalty, but it's like, dude, you still have to do a bunch of work. After the president spot. You don't have to do anything, man. That is crazy. Always summer. Can't stand the winter. I can't stand the cold. Ugh. Nasty. Threw up a little bit in my mouth. I'll give it to somebody. I'll sell it on eBay. Live in a DC world or live in a Marvel world? I'm not even going to hold you. I don't know shit about any of them. I don't know who's in either one. I've got to I've got to look it up. DC. I see Teen Titans on there. Raven. I would do some stuff to Raven. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I emo girls really hit me sometimes. Yeah, there ain't shit here. There ain't shit here. Yeah. We going DC. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. All I need is my Raven. Y'all can have it. Alright. Have incredibly strong legs and weak arms. Have incredibly strong arms, weak legs. Oh, man. Strong arms. Strong arms. Because you don't need to see my legs all the time. My legs are mostly covered, so. And then, like, you need your legs for a lot, but I think you could deal with having just strong arms for a lot of stuff. So. Wow. Four hands. That's an easy one. I would write with every hand. Yeah. I'm gonna have fun with my little chicken legs. Have nothing in your life or nobody in your life? Ooh. Have nothing. I need people. I'll have nothing. I'll own nothing. Wow. Holy crap. I don't need nothing with the right person. Have a brain freeze every time you drink. Have a toothache every time you eat. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's brain freeze for sure. Like, most people don't understand, and they will not understand the amount of pain a toothache really is. It is probably in the top tens of worst things you can have. Toothache can cause migraines. Like, they'll. No. No! Not happening. Oh, have your parachute fail while skydiving. Have an engine failure while flying a helicopter. You're more likely to survive the helicopter crash. Depends on how high you are. Depends where you're at. I was gonna say something so out of line. I was gonna say something so out of line. Well, if the helicopter falls, I hope it's like a basketball. That's all I'm gonna say. That's pretty out of line. I kind of feel sad for saying that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rip Kobe. He was a great guy. Great basketball player. Has some amazing shoes as well. All the like a lot of shoes are coming out by him that are like really good. Oh man. The sad ads. Oh no. Jeez, I wish there wasn't ads, man. Alright, well, we'll get back into it. Never be able to eat your favorite food. Eat only your favorite food for the rest of your life. Oh, man. Bro, never be able to eat my favorite food. That's the easiest one on the list. Fly first class for every commercial flight. Ooh, man. Private jet for every flight, but only be able to bring 50% of your luggage. That's kind of fucked up, ain't it? That is really fucked up. I'm flying first class. I don't have to deal, like, first class is still better than most. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm riding first class. Like, I don't need a private jet. I don't need to get anywhere that fast. Have someone die when you touch them. Have someone die when you make. Oh my. That is crazy. Do you know how many people I would kill with eye contact? Am I ugly? All I can think of is this SpongeBob episode. Am I ugly? And then you just kill the guy. Yeah, no, you make eye contact with damn near anybody and everybody. It's how that shit goes. And don't let me find a girl that I really like, and then she dies from me looking at her. I would live life as a musical. That would be fun. My singing voice would always be on point. I'd be ready. And I need to hear sound. Oh my god, just imagine you're like having sex, right? And you're having a whole musical while you're having sex. That would be wild. Just pounding it out and just, oh, the way you make my. Fuck, I can't even think of anything. Dude, that would be nuts. A musical. Like you're about to. You're about to bust, right? And the whole musical quartet comes in. Talking about you fucking that pussy up. Yeah, I'd lose my entire heart. That was. A whole musical. That would be fun, like Shrek, yeah. That would be funny, though. Be able to type extremely fast, be able to read extremely fast. Read all the way. I'd be so smart. I would be so smart. Wow, that's a pretty 50-50 right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because writing is also a good one. I write a lot of poems. I like writing stories. And you could do a lot with writing. Like you could get a job writing and you'd be done within days. You would be so quick. But reading would just be better for the brain and smarter. You'd just become a much smarter person overall. You would learn a lot and have a lot of knowledge. Which, who needs writing when you have knowledge? When I can write already pretty okay and pretty fast as it is. You know? So. Live without the internet, live without air conditioning and heating. Oh, man. Because, like, would that mean fires, too? And, like, actual fans? That's a hard one. Because now I'm sitting here double thinking it, but I would just go with internet. Oh my gosh! Dude. People are so glued to TikTok, bro. So many people are glued to TikTok. They would rather have the internet than have heating and cooling. Now, I'm assuming it was the same thing. Like, you could still have fires and possibly, like, a fan. But, like, I don't need it. Dude, if I was half my weight, I would be dead. If I was half my weight, I would be dead. I'm 130 pounds, maybe. I'm around 125 to 135. I would be I would be so fucked if I lost half of that. If I doubled it, I'd be about 270-ish. Which it wouldn't be nice, but at least I could get it off. And if I was double my weight, at least I could put it on as muscle as well. So, yeah, people are saying half. Like, I can't. I'm 135 pounds. I can't go any smaller than that. I'd probably, like, half of that is. Well, 120 is like 60. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to have double the weight. Only be able to operate during the day. Only be able to operate during the night. Ooh. I almost fell out the chair. Oh man, alright. I just hate the night shift though. That's the problem. I guess that also means like having fun too, like being able to operate, like be able to do anything. So I guess I would have to do that. But I would rather do the day. Because even though, like, yeah, you get paid more on nights and all that, there's gonna be a point where I retire, right? And I'm gonna wanna, like, go out and look at stuff and look at pretty things and all that. And how can I even look at it if I can't even operate? If I can't even function? You know, like nighttime gets so dead and you don't even get to be around a lot of people. You know, it's not the greatest. The day is where it's at, really. It's being able to do a bunch of different things and try different things. Personally, for me, have a pause button for your life, have a rewind button for your. That is true. But then again, like, you know, if I could only operate during the day, I'd probably, you know, work and then go to bed or whatever, or just, you know, whatever. Yeah, rewind does sound better because I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, what could I do with the pause, right? And like, yeah, I could think of what to say for sure and know what to say, but it doesn't mean that it would always work. So I could rewind and keep on trying to get this girl, and maybe she might say yes or something. Or I keep on asking this person something until they say yes for it. So, rewind is definitely a better option. Yeah, just like that. Just like that, yeah. But I don't even think I need a rewind button. I think I just need to talk to her, and she'd be like, yes. Let's hang out. But whatever. We're not talking about Post Office Girl. I don't care anymore. Never be able to play any game again. Never be able to watch, stream anything again. YouTube and Netflix. Oh, man. Yeah, play games. I would want to be a streamer. And at least I could have, I just come up with a bunch of ideas that, involve writing or something. Wow. And then, yeah, literally. Came straight for my ass. Leave your family or leave your friends? Oh, no. Damn. For some people, this is easy. For other people, this is hard. My gosh, I keep on, feeling like I'm gonna fall. Yeah. Because leaving your family would include leaving your future family. That's the reality of it. Your future family would be done. Gonzo! Bye bye! So, yeah. Wow. Holy. Oh, no, that was right, yeah. Be the only person that doesn't get to live forever. Be the only person that gets to live forever. I don't want to live forever. I'm religious. I know where I'm going. I'm living forever no matter what. This planet is hell. I know the devil works here. I know the devil lives here. I don't want to be with him. Fuck him. Stay away from me. Only eat fast food. Quick, convenient, many options. Only eat homemade food. Takes longer, cheaper in long run. Cooking flexibility. Only eat homemade food. Yep. Because the reality is, homemade food, right? It's better for your body, better for your soul. It's just the way it is. It's the way it is. Be able to explore the universe, be able to explore the unknowns of the earth. Wow. Oh shit. Okay. Um. Oh, I got a text. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a hard one. Cause I guess you would get known for either one. The universe would probably be cooler. Cause you get to see all the galaxies. Like all galaxies, you get to go to the ends of it, possibly. But then again, You're not going to see the whole universe. The universe is too big. It's just way too vast. So, honestly, I'd probably choose the Earth. I'm not even going to lie. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, the Earth is just a better option. You're not going to see the whole universe no matter what you do. There's too much of it. You'd be better off with the planet. Redo your life from the start with your current memories. Get a completely new life with no memories. Oh, God. I'll be completely honest. I'll redo my whole life with my current memories. Even though there's things that I would, like, there's a reason why things happen and why things went the way they did in my life. But in all honesty, I wouldn't really want a new life. I would just rather redo my life the way it is from the start with my current memories and just go from there. Because I've got a lot of knowledge and I can make that work. I really could. I keep drinking water and stuff. That's why I keep turning off the camera. But yeah, like legitimately, I have so many memories of like how to do stocks, you know. If I'm redoing my life too, like this is all like the people that I meet and everything, like I would be so much better in high school. I'd have so many more friends than I do now. And, you know, like I'd probably be already like married right now. So, yeah, I'd redo my life. Just cuz like with a new life, you don't know where you're going. New life, you could be put into Africa or like a third world country, like a village or something, or even crazier, and now you're like dying, right? You may not have the food that you have now, you may not have the technology you have now, and just a plethora of other things you just may not have. So I couldn't do a new life. It would be too risky. It'd just be way too risky to get like a good life or not. Be married forever? Be single forever. I'll be honest, if you marry the right one, be married forever. Single just isn't fun. Like I just don't like. I'm very much of an intimate person, right? I'm introverted as well. I'm very much the guy that wants. I want my one, bro. It's the reality. I want my one. I don't want to go fucking flinging around like everybody else does. Now, it would suck, right, if I sat here and got married to somebody that I didn't end up seeing the real them, and then it fucked me later on because now I'm married to them forever. But, like, yeah, I wouldn't want to be single forever. It just wouldn't be a fun thing. I'd rather have a good woman with me. We're moving, we're doing what we need to do, we're grinding together, we're getting our shit together, we're going, traveling, having a nice little family and all that. Like, yeah. Easy peasy, married forever. Wow. See, now that one gets me a little bit. 72 out of 28. That is insane. Like, as much as I've been saying it, right? Like, holy crap. All right. I have to sit here for a second. I have to think about this. Because I've been saying this for a while. That marriages and stuff like that, like getting married and all that, is not like something anymore. Right? A lot of people don't even want to get married anymore. They want to stay single because of the whole like prenup thing and like having to have a prenup and, you know, dealing with like really bad women or bad men at that point too. Like, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and shit straight on the woman at this point. Like, people are afraid to get married. People are afraid to get married. So, you know, that being that was actually really interesting. 72 out of 28. Wait, hold on. I didn't even read this. Make your browsing history public, including incognito and deleted. Never use the internet again. Gonna have to have no shame or use your imagination for Dude, I just realized I went on that tangent with the married thing because that was the last question. Now I'm sitting here reading this and it's like, oh my god. Make your browsing history public, including incognito and deleted. Never use the internet again. Oh, man. I don't know what's on my browsing history. Because this is browsing history from the beginning of time, right? This is browser history from when you're like 10. I don't know what's in there. I have no idea. There is so much. I'd probably get canceled. I'd absolutely get canceled. Guaranteed. If I ever made it, or when I do make it, if I had my if that was real, dude, it would I would be so screwed, man. I don't know what's there. There's so much. But we're gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna have no shame. No shame kind of game, you get me? No shame kind of game. Alright. Ads about to start. Live in live in a very chaotic society. Live in a strictly controlled society. There's one thing. There's one thing that I could say America gets it right. Right. There's one simple thing. And I'm gonna hit you with it. You live in a very chaotic society, right? That sounds like freedom. That's freedom. You living in a strictly controlled society? What are you gonna do? Rules are rules, aren't they? Aren't they now? Living in a strictly controlled society. Rules are rules. But I'd rather have freedom. Because that's what my damn flag stands by. In my Ford F-150 pickup truck. Oh. What sicko put this in here? Homie's got a fetish. Homie's got a fetish. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. I gotta stand up. Let me walk around a little bit. Which one of you have such a fetish, right? Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, hold on, let me bring this down a little bit. I need Papa to see this one. Sorry to everybody who is in here right now, but I need Papa to see this one. This is insane. This is insane. Marry your parents or marry your siblings. Like, what type of fucking Alabama motherfucker came on down here and wrote this, right? Who? I can't even choose. There's no, I want none of them. I can't do any of them. Fucking what? Listen, chat. All right, listen. I want somebody to tell me what one would you choose. All right. I need to hear some opinions on this because I have no idea. I need an opinion. I can't. This doesn't work for my brain. It doesn't. I can't. I can't do anything with that. Like, your parents are old, right? And your siblings are young. Either way, it's incest. It's incest, either way. And, like, what would be worse? What would we. Alright. Alright. I think I got it. Alright. I think I got it. I would do the parents. And this is the only reason why, alright? It would be strictly nothing. I wouldn't do anything. But I feel like the parents would die faster compared to your siblings. So you wouldn't have to deal with it forever, right? Like, maybe at the age of like 40 or. That's that southern shit right there, Papa. Your southern's coming out. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. No. Nuh-uh. No, we're not doing that. But I would do the parents only because they would die faster. And it would be strictly nothing. At least I know at some point in my life, whether I'm 50 or 60, maybe, I'd have a little bit of my life left to go and actually find a real date of some kind. No! Y'all is some freaks. Y'all is some freaks. Y'all is some freaks. You're fucking freaks! I gotta go get a. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get, like, some ibuprofen in me right now. My head is banging hard right now. Holy shit. I'll be back here in a second. I gotta get some water too. I'm gonna put some more water in my cup. I'm stuck right now after that fucking would you rather. That one got me, guys. Alrighty. Here we are. We're back. We're back. We're so back. Oh. Just took some ibuprofen because my head is banging. Alright. This one's an easy one. Lots of people already know. I like writing. I like writing poems. I like writing stories. And that's as easy as it gets for me. I would love to be another Stephen King if I could. I just don't have the ideas he does. Wow. Holy crap, actually. Writing is so much easier to me, though. Like, what the hell am I going to invent? Like, there's not much you can invent. Oh, God. That's the beer right there. All right. This one's easy. Pee every 35 minutes. It'd be annoying as hell, but trying to have to, like, that would be so fucked. Wiping your ass every 35 minutes? Dude, I would lose my mind. I would lose my absolute mind. Work 9 to 5 on a job you hate. Work 7 to 6 on a job you love. 7 to 6 on a job I love. I could stream from 7 to 6. I'm telling you that right now. I could. If I get my sleep at night, this shit easy. I'm gonna start walking around a little bit more. Like, this is actually kind of good. I'm happy to like get a little bit more walking in and all that. Sitting is like I sit all day or I stand a lot. I usually stand all day, but I used to sit all day. Have only one hand, have only one leg. My grandfather had a false leg. Well, they make attachments for your leg, so you wouldn't have to even like deal with that as much. You could probably get an attachment for like some kind of extra leg or support because you're gonna have some kind of bump there. Like there's gonna be something there, so they'll just make it conform to you some way somehow, and you can still like kind of move. I think, in my opinion. Wow. People chose the hand? That's kind of wild. What do you do with one hand, dude? Like you can't you need your hands really bad. They don't realize that. People don't realize that, I guess. Live in a world without internet or live in a world without music. Holy Lord God. My singing would never get any better. Yeah, no. Screw the internet. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. There was a time when there was a world without internet, and the music at that time was banging hard. The Beatles were going nutty at this time. We already know. Music is so important to have in our daily lives. Keeps people happy. Sneeze every time you greet someone. Burp every time you dismiss someone. Honestly, dismiss somebody. Because I can come up with other things for that. Or actually, wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Yeah, actually, yeah, burp would still be better. Because, like, a burp doesn't really harm anybody. Sneezing could get somebody sick. Burping is just kind of like, well, ugh. And then you just be like, well, listen, I don't know why, but I burp every time, like, I say bye. I'm sorry. And they would probably feel bad. You know? I'd rather burp. I'd much rather burp. Wow, people would rather sneeze? That is crazy. I just would never say bye. In all honesty, suffer from a disease without any cure, suffer a wound that will never. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because the wound, it's like you'd have to keep cleaning it. That is so much to deal with. And when I think about it, like the disease, right? It doesn't say what kind of disease it is without any cure, right? It could be a small disease that only affects a small, like, real thing and not really do much damage to you, but the wound, yeah, that's gone. That is screwed up. You're kidding. You are kidding that people chose the other one. There's no way. There's no way. They're just gonna die, bro. That's crazy. Be the only child in your family, have a lot of siblings. Have a lot of siblings mainly because the siblings would probably help you out a lot more, and that gives like more chances of one of the siblings coming up with a good idea, becoming rich, and helping out the rest of the family to become rich or, whatever. So that's how I would feel about it. Plus, when you're an only child, you're kind of like, you kind of become awkward a little bit. You need lots of social interaction. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Lose one toe of your choice. Shave your eyebrows once a month. I could come up with a cool story of losing a toe. I can come up with a cool story. Shave my eyebrows? Screw that. My eyebrows may never grow back. Reality for me. I don't have thick eyebrows. I can make a story out of that. Save your dad from falling off a cliff? Yo. That one's deep. That one is deep. Alright. Oh, shit. I don't have a good answer. I really don't. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't have a real answer for this one. Because you got both parents are important, right? Now, if we think like what a normal man would think, right? My dad would want me to save my mom. If they were in the same situation, he would want me to save my mom. That's the reality, I think. My dad knows a lot of stuff. My mom is very caring and knows a decent amount too. On her own end, you know. So, if I had to pick, I'd have to pick my mom. It's just it's the way and the draw of everything. And I think everybody else would kind of feel the same way. Cause like what she's the one that birthed you, you know? It's kind of screwed up to like throw your mom. Fly with a dragon, swim with a mermaid. Oh shit. I'm gonna drink my beer real quick. Fly with the dragon, swim with the mermaid. Interesting. Interesting. I'll be honest, I like dragons more. What can I really do with the mermaid? Not really anything. Dragon's cooler. I'm glad people agree on that one. Be a sport champion or a memory champion? Dude, don't let me be a memory champion. If I could remember, I say this all the time. If I had photographic memory, right? Photographic memory. I'd be unstoppable. If you could remember everything out of a book, how to do stocks, how to do certain things, like you like you're winning. I don't even know what a memory champion is, but I'm thinking like a memory champion. If you're memory champion, right? You're remembering things. Then you would have photographic memory. I gotta figure this out though. Huh. Oh, okay. I wonder are they photographic memory? I'm curious. Huh. I don't know if they actually say. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That's a little interesting. Oh boy. Mhm. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a sport champion would be cooler and you get more money for it. So, easiest buy. Woo. If everyone judge and think about everything you do, have nobody care about you at all. They can judge me all they want. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let them judge me. Let them judge me. See, now this is an interesting one. I am the elder sibling, right? And I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest here. It's hard being the elder sibling. Because here's the reality of it, right? I'm gonna give a reality for everybody. For people that aren't the elder sibling, you have a lot more pressure put onto you than you realize, right? So, this is what I thought, and this is what I come up with ever since I was younger, younger, and no, I was the elder sibling. I didn't have anybody to really talk to about my problems. Some of the problems that I was having, my parents wouldn't understand because they aren't from the same generation or the same kind of thing that I am, right? Having an elder sibling is like you're able to watch the elder sibling. You see the things that they screw up, for one. You see the things that they learn, and then they teach you, which is insanely good. You guys understand each other a lot more. So, like, an elder sibling kind of gets put under, like, a lot of stress. Not only trying to make sure the younger sibling is better on their feet than you are when you were, trying to do something, teaching them what to do and be more aware of, because not all parents are going to understand. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot being an elder sibling. And at some point, it's probably going to be more stressful on me when it gets closer to a time where they may pass. Because I'm going to be probably one of the people, having to deal with emptying out the houses and all that stuff. And just, the elder sibling gets put on a lot of stress. Yeah, if I had a choice, I would be a younger sibling because for me, for example, I am very aware, right? I'm very good at watching somebody screw up and then not doing what they did. Can't do that when you're the elder sibling. You just screw up, find out about things, you learn a lot. And sometimes the elder sibling ends up, maturing much fast. I mean, both sides mature really fast now. But elder sibling deals with the stress and then matures pretty fast too. So that's my opinion. 50-50. I can understand that. Have hair everywhere on you? Have hair nowhere on you. I'm gonna be looking like Homie from Smashing Pumpkins. Because I can't have hair all over the place. That would suck. Yeah, right. I could get a wig. I've said it before. You already know what I'm gonna do when I lose my hair. The wig market's gonna be seeing me every month. I'm gonna go crazy on it. I'm gonna go crazy. It's just the way it is. Surprise. Surprise. I like how it's the same question. Have no hair anywhere. Have never ending growing hair. No hair. Get out of here. Act on Broadway. Act in movies and TV. It sounds like one of them is the Diddy Party. The other one doesn't get as much action. But movies and TV aren't live either. Broadway is live most of the time. So I'll just stay away from the Diddy parties and we'll act in movies and TV. It would make it so much easier. It would be a long process getting a good cut, but like I don't. TV can be too much, and yeah, it's a very busy time. It is a very busy thing. Actors have it hard. They do. But Broadway would be nerve wracking because you have to make sure you do your part perfect every time. And if your voice is out, well, your voice is out. You're not able to really do it. But you still have to do it. Especially if you're big in the Broadway. You never know. Be cruel in a kind world. Be kind in a cruel world. Oh, God. It kind of goes against what I am, personally. Jeez, that's a good one. I don't know who put that in there, but that one's a good one. That one's got me actually stuck. I don't know what to pick. I really don't. Oh, man. Because if you're cruel in a kind world, nobody's going to like you. Be kind in a cruel world, you're not going to be liked. Be cruel in a kind world? Well, I mean, you might come away with some stuff, but kind in a cruel world, you're going to lose everything. There's only one good option here. Yeah, there's only one good option here. Well, actually, they're both halfway decent options. But I'm gonna go with Be Cruel in a Kind World. And that's mainly because, right? A kind world will not bother me. I could pull what the Grinch pulled, right? I just go hide out in a cave somewhere, do everything myself, do what I need to do. I'm set, right? Kind in a cruel world. Just wait until that one person finds you. Just wait until that one person finds you in the wilderness. Man, oh man. There's nothing you can do. You're not going to be able to get away. They're going to destroy your shit. Cruel world. That's how that thing goes. Post every text message you ever sent on the internet. Have tattoos on your forehead depicting everything you did the day before. Oh my god. Where were these at? Why are they coming at the last couple minutes of the stream? Is my question. Alright. I've walked a little bit and gotten my blood flowing a little bit more. Yeah. I guess I'm posting all my text messages. No more streamer James. There's probably some messed up shit in there. Be not cool but smart, be cool but dumb. I'll be smart. Easy peasy. Because I'm a smart boy and I get my shit done. Actually, this one's actually kind of easy. You can fly, but only in the cardinal directions. Can I go up or down? 15 feet above ground. You can teleport, but only within a 1.6k mile radius. 1 mile radius. Well, what's telling me this, one thing that isn't clear, is if there's a cooldown. Because you could probably teleport 100 times and make 100 miles. Easily. You don't know how long your teleport is, but flying only 15 feet above ground, like, I guess, because the thing is, I don't know how fast you can fly compared to, like, how fast you can teleport. There's a lot of options here, but teleporting would get me away. And if it doesn't have a cooldown, yeah, I don't know. The cardinal directions wouldn't be as bad either. Oh, you can only fly, but only in the cardinal. You can't go up or down. So, like, it's literally you're 15 feet above the ground the whole time. Yeah, we're doing the mile radius. And that's quick enough. This one's kind of easy. Off the top of my head, Minecraft would be so much funner. Have everyone in the world be slightly smarter in terms of IQ? Have everyone in the world be moderately stronger in terms of muscle mass? Hmm. Hmm. That's a good one. All right. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of fell asleep for a second, I think there. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like I had went silent and closed my eyes and then I like my eyes open or whatever and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm going to sleep good tonight for sure." But I would say have everybody smarter just because of the fact that there are a lot of dumb people in the world, man. There really is. So, the more smarter people we have, the more likely IQ might matter a little bit more. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man. I'm starting to get really sleepy. Ugh. It sucks. All right, let me get up again and move around. I'm gonna try and finish out these last couple minutes because I need to. I was late, so. But I would do any anime because more options. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Be super racist, be super sexist. Neither one is good. I guess, yeah, sexist would at least get you another. You would be able to find some woman that would have your same view. Racist isn't okay in the South. It's not okay at all. I'll be sexist. Lose all your memories but keep skills. Lose all your skills but keep memories. I'd probably lose all my memories but keep my skills. Cause then my brain would just start fresh brand new. And I'd be able to like not suffer any type of addiction or anything, probably not have as much depression or anything either. You know? It would be a complete start over pretty much. And that would be a good one for me. Receive 1 million today. Receive 5 million in 10 years. 1 million today. Mainly because, like, unadjusted for inflation. Yeah, I would do the million today. It would be worth more. Because if you're receiving 5 million in 10 years, like, who knows what that 5 million is going to be like. If I get a million today, I could pay off my house, and I could get just a regular normal job. I could stick with the job that I have, but I'd at least be able to, like, work harder towards my goals and invest most of it. And that's what I would need. Like, invest it, make it to where my investments are making just as much as I get paid every year. I'm winning right there. So that's how I feel. Be a prodigy at a young age but burn out later. Achieve success late in life but last longer. Last longer. You make more money. You'd make a bigger impact. You'd be able to retire happy. And less time working a job you don't like. Easy peasy. Off the wall. That's where patience comes in. True patience. Grow a pumpkin-sized nose when you lie. Grow donkey ears when you are jealous. I'll grow a pumpkin-sized nose. Because that would make things easier. Because everybody's got a little bit of jealousy in them. At least I think. But either way, pumpkin-sized nose. Now, we're going to do two more. After we get these two more done, I'm going to have a quick talk at the end. And then, we shall go to bed. So, I'm going to wait until the ad's done. Once the ad's done, finish this up. Two more. And then I get to make my lunch and all that and get ready for bed. Alright. So these are going to be the last two. Make $350K a year robbing innocent people. Make $40K a year helping people in need. Sheesh. I mean, I'll be honest, right? I'm not one to rob anybody. I'd rather make 40K a year helping people in need. Because I'm getting fulfillment through that. And most likely I would find somebody through helping people and stuff like that that honestly would either, just give me things, or I'd marry into somebody rich or something. Because there are women out there that love a guy who's like very loving and kind to people, especially to children and stuff like that too. So I'll be honest, I'm making 40K a year helping people. I'll deal with it. I'd deal with it. It's better on the soul, better on the mind. But I understand it, so. Yeah, this one's a no-brainer. This is our last one as well. What do I have to say? 60K a year to be a streamer, YouTuber. That's easy talk. I don't even make that at my job in a year. Now, high school was a fun time, and I did like high school personally, but most likely I'm going to be investing anyway. If I got to stream all the time, I would just be investing that money anyway. High school, I mean, I don't really need to do that. Because the thing is, you have to stay in that high school for your entire life, too. While the dream job, I can still go anywhere. So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And with that being said, we'll click it. We'll see what people say. Yeah, that looks about right. Alrighty. There we go. Wow, that light being on does actually better lighting for this room. When I leave the light on out there, I might start doing that. Just to make the better lighting and stuff. But, yeah, so... plans for next week. I don't know if I started talking about them at all or anything like that. Let me check my phone. I know I at least have one plan made, I believe. And I know it's tax day. Yep. Tax day on Monday. So I have this game. I believe I have it on Epic Games. I'm going to look at it here really quick. Because I never got the free game of the week yet. So I'm going to get that really quick. Oh, it's Ghost Runner. I think I already have this, though. Yeah. Dang it. The Big Con and Town Asylum 2. Isn't this the... Oh, nice! I've been wanting this for, like, ages. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Oh, is it not coming up? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Alright, hold on. So yeah, I've been wanting this game for a long time. I'm so glad it's coming out. The whole strategy game of trying to kill the murderers and all that. This is awesome. And then, yeah, I don't know anything about this game yet. But I don't have either, which is honestly really good. Huh. But yeah, let me see. Oh, my nose. Yep, so this is the one right here. This is what we're going to be playing Monday. I don't know how long the game is. And we'll probably play it for like a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but this is a good Monday stream. Oh, yeah! But yeah. So this will be Monday's stream. Turn Up Boy. And Eel. We're going to have that for Monday. And Thursday, I haven't really planned. We'll probably just play a regular game Thursday as well. Or finish up Turn Up Boy. Just depends on what's going on. But I don't think I came out with anything after that either for that next week. I doubt it. No, I did it. I do have something for the 29th. That one should be an amazing stream. I'm ready for it. Kinda. I gotta finish up on what I'm making. But you guys will get to see it soon. Hopefully I will have it somewhat made next week. Or within the next 2 weeks. But it'll be made up. So those are going to be for the plans. And hopefully things will start slowing down a little bit more. To where I can actually kind of like get my life together a little bit more. But I'm not going to leave you guys here too long. I'm going to head out. It's been a good stream today. Thank you to everybody who came. And thank you to everybody who is been coming around and staying for the streams. I appreciate you guys a lot. We're on our way back. We're making moves. And hopefully soon we can make even some crazier moves. So, without further ado, I'm going to put on some Metal Gear Solid. There we go. Theme. Trying to think if there was anything else I needed to say before I leave. Not really, other than I appreciate you guys. So.
Disaster Duo. That sucks.
That sucks.
Fleas and ticks suck too.
Those suck too. I suck as well. I suck hard.
For 8 continuous months. Stop sucking with Seresto.
I can't stop sucking. Sucking's my dream. I'll see you guys. I can't wait for Monday either. I really want to play Turn Up Boy. It's gonna be a fun game, hopefully.
What a thrill.
But yeah, we outie!
Darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Yeah, Turn Up Boy should be great.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Good night. Bye.
What a fear in my heart.
I'll see you guys.
You're so supreme.
Good night.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive.